What is up, everybody? This is Tacit Mortem, and today is the day that you have all been waiting for. Crafting is now live. I've been waiting for this, and I'm so stoked that this day is finally here. And I got a chance to dive in deep a little bit on the crafting. What I'm going to do is explain it for you, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about the best way to go about this. So according to the patch notes, items consecrated, which is upgrading in rarity, in the Shrine of the Omnissiah now have more favorable chances of unlocking higher tier perks and blessings. So what that means is that the smartest way to do it is to start with a base level weapon and then go to the Shrine of the Omnissiah and upgrade it and upgrade it and upgrade it. And what that's going to do is give you a better chance of unlocking the higher tier perks and blessings that you all want. So let's get right into it and show the whole process. So we're going to go to the armory, and at the armory there's a new section called Brunt's Armory. Let's go in there. Here it is, Brunt's Armory. So you're going to notice that all of the different weapons are listed, all the melee weapons and all the ranged weapons. So let's choose the weapon we want. In my case, it's going to be the Mark 12 infantry las gun. And what we want to do is acquire one. And what this is going to give us is a profane. Now the term profane basically means just basic, a base level weapon. So see, we got a 287, 78 damage, 49% stopping power, not that great. 14% damage, not that great. 40% damage, not that great. So again, it is kind of an RNG, but the difference is that this time you actually have some agency in what you do. So if you have enough gold, like I have enough gold, and a lot of players who've been playing this game for a while have enough gold, you can just keep buying weapons and buying weapons until you find the one you want. So I already have the one I want, so I'm going to head over to the Shrine of the Omnissiah. So I'm heading over there, heading over there, heading over there. All right, here we go. So you're going to watch me craft this weapon. So I'm going to entreat Hadron, and I'm going to look for this weapon. It's important to note that the weapons are tiered based on color. So the gray weapon is profane, which is the most basic level. Then you go to green, which is the second level, blue, third level, purple, fourth level, and then finally orange or gold, which is transcendent, which is currently the highest rank or tier of weapon you can have. So I found the weapon I want, and I'm going to consecrate it, which is Darktide's term for upgrading. So we're going to consecrate it here, and we got 20% damage to unyielding enemies, which isn't great, but it's not that bad. Unyielding enemies are like the Beast of Nurgle or the Plague Ogren. So we're going to consecrate it again, and bam, we got 2 burn stacks on critical hit to a maximum of 6 stacks. That's crazy. It's like a really good blessing. It really does a ton of damage. If you're using a las gun, you have to have the burn stacks. There is one higher tier. It's plus 3 burn stacks on critical hit to a maximum of 6. So anyway, we're going to consecrate it again, where we're going to get another perk. So right now we went from green to blue. Now we're at purple. That's 20% damage to unarmored enemies. That's fine. Again, not great, but not bad. And boom. We just consecrated to Transcendent, or the highest level, and we got Ghost. Immune to ranged attacks for 1 second on weak spot hit. That's insane. We literally just crafted the best gun I've gotten the entire time I've played the game. And I did this just to make a video. Like, I wasn't even trying to upgrade my weapon, but now this is going to be my new weapon. So these parts of crafting you already know if you played the game. But now we're going to get into the new parts of crafting that were just added today. So as an example, let's say we want to take the opening salvo there, the plus 12.5% power on salvo's first shot, and we want to add that to a different gun. Now, I already did this with the burn stacks, which you're going to see in a second. But let's say we want that opening salvo. We go to earn blessing. Then we choose. So there's deadly accurate or opening salvo. So we choose opening salvo. We make sure it's highlighted, and then we click surrender weapon. So what that's going to do is the weapon you see here, it's going to go bye-bye. It's not going to exist anymore. But what's going to remain is the opening salvo blessing, which we're going to be able to keep forever. So we'll be able to put that on any gun we get as long as we're playing this game. You can see it was added to the war gear. So now that's ours. So imagine you have this blessing now, and you have a gun that you know you want to put this blessing on. So you're going to go to Rebless. In this case, you see I have Deadly Accurate, which is a tier 3 blessing. You see the Roman numerals? That was just added. It used to just be the hash mark, so you see that has 3 hash marks. Now there's the Roman numerals. That's a tier 3 blessing, and then I have a tier 1 blessing. So obviously in this case, we're going to dump the tier 1 blessing, and we're going to put either the opening salvo, or we're going to put burn stacks, or whatever blessing that we took off a gun that we now want to put on this gun is what we're going to do. So just like before, you make sure that it's highlighted, which one you want to get rid of. Make sure it's highlighted. Then you're going to see blessings. So I have 0 of 8 first tier blessings, 0 of 8 second tier blessings, 2 of 9 third tier blessings, no 4 tier blessings. So I have the burn stacks or the opening salvo. I'm going to take the burn stacks and I'm going to put that on this weapon. Now you see it costs 33 gold, 88 plasteel, 44 diamantine. Now we've just re-blessed it. Make sure everything's highlighted, re-blessed, and now that gun has burn stacks. So now that we've gone over the most intelligent way to go about crafting, buying the basic weapon, taking it to the Shrine of the Omnissiah, upgrading it from profane all the way to transcendent, then earning blessings, taking blessings off certain weapons, putting them on the weapon that you want, the blessing that you want. Now that we've gone over all that, let's go over the last thing, which is changing the perks, which operates similarly, so let's get into it. Again, here we are at Hadron. Let's go back to our weapons here. Let's find a gun that has a not so good perk. So this one, 8% range damage to specialists, 8% range damage to Groaner's Poxwalkers. Now, Groaner's Poxwalkers isn't that bad. It's actually pretty good. But specialists, it's not so useful. So you make sure it's highlighted. Now understand that once you choose one of the 2 perks, the other one is locked. So if I choose specialists, Groaners and Poxwalkers is now locked. I can't change it. So I choose specialists because it's not very good. And then let's go refine it. Now it's 8% range damage for elites. Again, not great. Let's change it again. 8.5% reload speed. Now, I like reload speed. It's very important to me. Now, you see we have insufficient resources, 39 plasteel, 13 diamantine. But let me show you the final gun, the one that you saw me craft at the beginning of the video, and let's go here. Now, I already refined this, and it took me about 5 minutes of doing that over and over again, of clicking it, refining it, clicking it, refining it, and I got 10% reload speed. Now, 10% reload speed is very important to my play style because I'm constantly shooting, I'm constantly reloading, I'm using a controller, so I'm not always 100% accurate, and I need to be reloading all the time because I'm shooting a lot. Now, you'll notice that when I highlight it, it's not costing me anything. Because once you reach a certain point, it doesn't cost any more plasteel, no more diamantine, no more gold. It's now free. So after you've refined it so many times and spent so much of your resources, it becomes free. So then it's just an RNG. And yes, it's a RNG. It's not like the coolest thing ever, but at least there's a payoff. And it's not costing you. And for me, let me tell you, it felt awesome when I got that 10% reload speed because it's what I was looking for. So I did it for about 5 minutes. I grinded it out and I got it. So that's crafting. That's every aspect of crafting from the new update, as well as everything that was in there before. You saw me craft an incredible weapon, literally the weapon that you will see me use on stream from now on. I can't wait to use it. I haven't really done anything with it yet. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you learned something from it. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Facebook, check out all my social media, go to my website, tacitmortem.com, check me out there, and I'll catch you later.